Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel. Aqualuna 73. This is going to be another moon reading. Please be in mind these are general readings and it's not going to resonate with everyone. So there's this download that I got. This reading might be for a divine male or a karmic male. But the download that I got is about someone losing something. Okay, this individual lost. I don't know if they are an athlete and they lost maybe a tournament and they feel defeated. This person could be a very competitive individual and they basically feel defeated by this loss that they had. Okay, so this person could be a professional individual and this is why they're taking this loss so hard. Or it could be someone that's in a relationship, they got divorced and they feel this loss. I don't know what this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Celtic Cross tarot spread, 10 cards, and then we're going to see what this is. Okay, we're going to see what this is. Just hold on a second. I'm going to, okay, I want to draw, wait, let me draw an oracle card first. What lessons and messages do you have, my collective? Please and thank you, my ascended masters, my spirit guides, God, God's Son, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Amun-Ra, Mother Heket, and my ancestors and archangels. What lessons and messages do you have for my collective today? Please and thank you for this moon reading. This individual has lost something. They feel at a loss for something, or they lost something. It affected them deeply. I don't know exactly what this is. Can you please give me an indication on what you want to allow to come through for this person or people? Please and thank you. Okay. Mountain, block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, stubbornness. Okay. I don't know what this is. We'll see now. Okay. And now we're going to draw the 11 cards for the reading. Can you just hold on a second? I just want to check something here. I don't know why this individual feels at a loss for whatever this is. Or it might be that whoever you are, you might be competing for something. It might be you might be competing for something and you feel like you're losing, or you already lost this thing. Okay, so if you are in the energy of where you're still competing for this thing, whatever this thing is that you're competing for, it's almost like the universe is asking you basically. Okay, just hold on, a card just flew out of the deck. I want to pick it up quickly. Okay, we're going to take this as our first card. This is the first card, and this is your energy that you're in. You see here, it's a woman. She has snakes all over her body. Okay, so that's your energy that you're in. I have no idea what this is. What deck is this? This is not the Tarot of Trees. I see it on the previous reading. This is the Tarot of Trees. This is not the Tarot of Trees. What deck is this? Stunning. It's something about stunning tarot. I can't remember. But okay, this is your second card. Judgment. And this crosses this. This is a Celtic cross. Okay. This card is crossing this card. This is your energy. I see this is a reading for divine male. This is a reading for divine male. Whoever you are, you're being judged for something. Okay. This is probably why I don't know if you're in a specific energy where you feel at a loss. You're being judged for something. Or it's some type of karma that's playing out here. This is the judgment that it could be. I have no idea what this is. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is your third card. Is the Moon card. You're in this energy. This is what grounds you. The Moon. This individual, this male, is in a very dark energy. This person. This divine male. Sinister is the word that's coming to mind. Sneaky. I don't know what this person is competing for. But this is the energy. They're in a sneaky energy. They're being judged by the universe, or there's some type of karmic deed that this person is in the process of. Okay. This is some type of karmic deed that this person has. And this person needs to do a lot of self-reflection regarding a situation. It's almost like the universe is asking you, yeah, this person is sitting with a mirror. It's like the universe is telling you, you need to ask yourself. Say, for instance, this person is competing for something and this person is losing. Okay, they see they're busy losing whatever they're competing for. So the universe is asking you, why do you really want this? What is your reason? Okay. Have you sat down with yourself and you asked yourself, what is the reason behind me wanting this thing so much? Okay. Okay, I have no idea what this is. It could be an obsession. Whatever this thing is, it became an obsession. Okay. Ace of Wands, definitely. Oh my God. This is your fourth card. This is beneath you. You see it at the bottom. I said it's a Celtic cross. Okay. This is what's below you, beneath you. The Ace of Wands. It's almost like, okay, power. You basically want control over something, okay, or you want to possess something. It's like a lower vibrational energy of something, someone wanting to own something or possess something. Like it's a property or something to that effect, okay. It's like I said, the universe is asking you, reflect. Why do you want this thing? Why do you want it so bad? Do you want it because you see other people have it? And now you also convincing yourself, okay, if they have it, I must want it too. Okay, it's almost like a person being swayed, basically. This individual, sorry, I'm drinking water. This person is basically like doing things because other people are doing it. Yeah, they're doing it because other people are doing it. There's no individual purpose on the side as to why. There's no inspiration, okay? There's no inspiration behind the act. There is no passion behind the act. There's just this urge, instinctive urge to own something, possess something, obsess over something. I have no idea what this is. Number 5 card. Okay, let me just move this. This is your number 5. Strength. Like I said, power. It's like this person is on a power trip. They want to control something. They want to possess something. Okay, with the strength card. It's like a power trip. This person is on a power trip, basically. It's a feeling they're chasing. I don't know what this is. They're chasing a feeling, an urge. Okay. Your next card, number 6, Queen of Swords. I think whoever this person is, if this is a female, this person is represented by the Queen of Swords. This is what you see in front of you, because this is before you. You could be in competition with some female person, okay? It could be some type of competitive individual. It could be a male, a karmic male. He's in competition with a female. Maybe it's regarding a job. They're applying for the same position. It could be even a relationship dynamic. Okay, this is what's coming to mind. It's almost like an insecure man. He meets a woman. This woman earns more than him, and it basically makes him feel inferior. Okay. This is the type of dynamic maybe that plays out here. Or she's more smarter than him, or more intelligent, more in whatever regard. Okay, then she's represented by the Queen of Swords. Let's see what's number 7. This is your number 7 card. This is your attitude towards the situation. The word bare minimum is coming to mind. It's like this individual, whoever this person is, like I said, they need to ask themselves, why do I really want this? Do I want this because other people want it, or do I have some underlying passion as to why I'm being pulled to do a certain thing? Or are you doing it because other people are doing it? It's like you need to be honest with yourself about something here in the situation. Because your attitude is almost like, I don't know if I'm talking to a misogynistic individual here, like a male, but this person, this is the energy, this is a female. This female is with a cup in her hand, and there's a single flower in the. This is almost like an energy of a person giving. This is the energy that I pick up of this card. This person is giving, but they're also very stingy in how they give. They have their selfish reasons why they do things. Okay, it's not coming from a place of compassion or empathy. It comes from a place of they doing it because it's like a business transaction for this person. Okay, there's nothing. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what this is, but you know what? I'm going to clarify this card here quickly first. Let me take Western off and then it says attitude. This is your attitude. This is your attitude. This person is giving something. But you see here on their waist, there's like a chain on their waist. So it's almost like this person is giving, but they want something like coins in return. Okay? This person is doing it for ulterior motives. This is your attitude. It's not a place of empathy or compassion or kindness. It's a place of gain. Selfish gain, basically. Okay. I'm going to clarify this card quickly. Yes, thank you. The Metal King, discipline, armor, boundaries. I said I was talking to a male. It's money. It's about money. It's about ownership, basically. Okay. You obviously, like I said, this individual could be it's like a keeping up with the Joneses thing. Doing things because other people are doing it. This is your number 8 card. Like I said, this is a coins card. It's the 4 of coins. What card is this? It's like an Egyptian card, but I don't know which one. This person is influenced by other people. Okay. People of power. Influential people. They like this person is controlled by something. It's either they're controlled by the impulses, they're controlled by other people and what those people want from them. And these people influence this person's thinking. Oh my God, what the hell? I don't know, am I talking to a child here or an adult? Just wondering, because if you as an adult and have if you as if you're an adult and people have this type of power to control you, you're not really an adult, are you? If they have the ability to influence you to such an extent, it means you cannot think for yourself, and you're basically doing things because other people are doing it. Number 9 card, 6 of Swords. This person might have a childhood wound as well. This is why they could be acting impulsively on some type of trauma wound that they have from their childhood. Okay, yeah, with this card. Okay, so you have the 6 of Wands. I mean the 6 of Swords, yeah. I think for some or other reason, whatever this dynamic is, there's some type of regret that's sitting in this dynamic. Okay, this person, you that's affected by this, or this other person might be affected by some type of regret. And the original tarot deck and the Rider with the 6 of Swords is also associated with a person moving on. Okay, a woman sitting in a boat, and this man is like rowing across the river, taking her and a child away. This woman is pregnant. So whoever you are, you might be dealing with a situation. Okay, one thing that pops up into my mind is a scene of a movie now popping up into my mind. Oh my god, I can't remember what the movie's name is. It was Blake Lively. Is it Blake Lively? And this guy, I don't know, I can't remember there was this insert of this movie. I think it was that Blake Lively and this Justin guy, they now have this like sexual harassment thing also going on between them, or she accusing him. I don't know, I'm not watching that, but there was this scene of this specific movie where she got pregnant. I think it was that movie, I'm not sure. She got pregnant and she basically told him that she wants full custody of the child because she wants the child to be away from him and her, because she wouldn't you wouldn't want someone like, she asks him in the movie, you don't want me to raise your daughter next to a person like you, do you? I think it's that movie, I'm not sure. So this woman is pregnant. This person that you're dealing with could be fearful. If you're the female in a dynamic, there could be a dynamic playing out where a woman is pregnant. She finds out this person is not the person that they thought he was, and now they want to leave. This person doesn't want you to leave, and they're becoming obsessive. Okay, they're basically obsessing, and it's not coming from a place of love. This person basically wants to, this person has some type of trauma wound that they need to look at, because it's almost like this individual is trying to blame the this person is not taking responsibility for their own emotions. Basically, they're blaming the female in this situation, and the universe is asking this divine male or calming male, why do you really want this dynamic? Is it because you feel incomplete or some or other regard, and you want this person to fulfill some type of need in you, or an emptiness that you feel, or is it for the right reasons? Because this person is not coming from a healthy space, in my opinion. I'm going to draw a last card here, okay? This person is fearful, this man, not, this is the woman in the card. And this is what this person is fearful of losing. And they're becoming obsessed with this individual, okay? This is your, oh my God, this is the devil card, this is the last card. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty. I don't know what this is, okay? And I don't like the fact that it ends off with the devil card. This person, if I'm talking to a divine female, this dynamic might end up in an abusive situation. I would suggest you leave as soon as possible, if it's possible for you to do it. Because this is this individual's energy. And you know what I'm picking up now? The sign Aries. I don't know why I'm picking up Aries strongly. Fire sign. Ace of Wands, yeah. Fire. Strength card is also associated with fire signs. So, I don't know. This person could have Aries in the chart. Strong Aries in the chart. So, this person is stubborn. They're causing some delays. It's like a hidden enemy, sleeping with the enemy, something to that effect. Okay. I'm sorry. Please do not. I don't like readings like this. I'm going to draw a last card here. What advice do you have for this person or people in this dynamic? Please and thank you. What lessons and messages to have for my collective in this dynamic? Please and thank you. Okay. The Rainbow Prince. Compensation and perseverance. This is the advice for the person that's at the receiving end for whatever this is. The universe is going to replace something in your life. This energy. You need to just play your cards very well. When it's you're in an abusive situation, you need to start to think like the enemy. Okay, you need to start to, there's this post that I shared about people growing up in abusive households. People grow, you know, they start to see certain signs to avoid it in order for them, and plan, okay, so that you can get out of there. Anyway, this is your reading for today. Please take care. I love you. If you are in a situation that's very dire and it's very urgent, I would suggest you go seek external help. And you know what I mean, okay? Please take care, guys. I love you. Bye.